What's up, guys? Slotnumber Goose here. This is our Nintendo Switch wish list. Here we go. As always, I'm Shmook.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Josh.
Alright, so first we have on the list is
Our honorable mentions.
honorable mention, of course, Animal Crossing.
I would love to see that on the Switch because I'm a big fan of the Animal Crossing series overall, but I was kind of hoping they would announce it on E3, but alas, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I've never really played them, so I mean it'd be cool to have one on console.
They're pretty cozy, so having it mobile, like on DS, and having it on the Switch would be cool.
Awesome. Next, hopefully, a new Mega Man game. It could look pretty good with these new graphics that we have, a powerful system for Nintendo.
It wouldn't be an honorable mention for me if we didn't think it wasn't very realistic that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It would probably be up there, but just because it doesn't seem very realistic that it will happen, it's an honorable mention for us.
Next up, Dark Souls on the Switch.
Maybe they could, I don't think they'll bring over the whole series, like 1 through 3. If they could, I would really love a trilogy, but even if they just brought the first one over so we could play like a mobile Dark Souls, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be really fun because those games are really fun to play, even though they're hard as shit. Another honorable mention is
A new Wario game. Whether it's the Wario games have always been a staple in the Nintendo franchise as being like the silly, like non-serious games, the kind of counterpart to Mario, because Mario is always the one being good and helping people, and Wario is just fucking disturbing shit and like throwing princess aside for treasure. That's all he cares about. So a new Wario game, those games are always like open world and they're cool. So
Or a WarioWare game.
yeah, or WarioWare. Those games are also great.
alright. Next up, another honorable mention. Not very likely, I don't think, but Castlevania.
Yeah, they haven't had a Castlevania game in a while, and it wasn't on a Nintendo console. It was on Xbox and PlayStation. But you never know. Let's get a 2D one going, kind of like how Return of Samus is going to be on DS for the Metroid games. They're returning Metroid to 2D, so let's have a return of Castlevania on 2D on the Switch. Hopefully, maybe, who knows.
It's kind of highly unlikely because of the shitstorm at Konami,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
a wish list, so we really want it to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, Luigi's Mansion. I don't know how likely this would be to have another game for Luigi, but it'd be nice to have another game for him because he hasn't been in one in a while. Like, that's his own game.
So it's Luigi Mansion game on 3DS.
Yeah, which is the second one.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's reviewed too well, but who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they do another one for console.
I think they might do another Luigi game, but
Not Luigi's Mansion.
I mean they could do Luigi's Mansion again, but I think they would try something different. I mean it could be maybe like Luigi's, I don't know, haunted theme park or something. I don't know, something with like scaring Luigi, but I don't know if they're gonna do another Mansion game.
And our last honorable mention, Ghosts and Goblins. This series could use a return, new graphics, maybe first person. It could be a really creepy game and hard. So who knows?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. All right, now we're in the meat of this. All right. First up on our actual wish list, Star Fox for Switch, because the main reason is that Star Fox Zero, a lot of fans hated it, and it could use a resurgence. So that's why they should do that one.
So Star Fox, I didn't play the last one, but I know that was one of the games maybe hoping for E3. We didn't get it. We got a lot of other stuff, but this is going forward. That's on our wish list. Star Fox has always been a air-based combat game until Star Fox is saw on the GameCube, where Fox could get out of the starship and he could explore and shoot things, and there was guns and tanks. And I would like to see that return to the series with a Star Fox Switch game.
So you would like to see him like get out of the ship and all that?
Yeah, because he doesn't insult. That's like actually one of the funnest missions where you can get out of the ship and land on the planet and like explore and shoot guns and shoot aliens.
Yeah, and they could do a really good open world like game, like going from it could be what No Man's Sky.
No Man's Fox.
Yeah, No Man's Fox. Like, it could be that, but within the Star Fox universe,
Yeah.
great graphics and
Or Matt,
fun
dude.
gameplay.
If they could combine Breath of the Wild's engine on a Star Fox game,
Oh yeah.
make it like a Mass Effect game where you could go into orbit and stuff.
That would be cool. I think they would have. I don't know if they could do the same engine. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know if the graphics would kind of
Oh, yeah.
work together. Because
But kind of the same similar style where you talk to things and there's like it's like NPC.
there's like planets that have
Yeah.
like main hubs and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Kind of like also Mario, anything like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I personally haven't played any of the Star Fox games, but maybe that'll switch when the SNES Classic comes out. Hopefully I can get one of those and play Star Fox 2 as well. But I've always been intrigued by them because it's definitely a revolutionary game.
It's a Nintendo trademark too.
Yeah, and they don't really hype it up as much as like a Mario or a Link is saying. I guess it's not as big, but if they could make a big return on the Switch and make a great game, I would definitely buy that.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, next up, Mario Maker 2. So a lot of people love the one on the Wii U, and it'd be great to get a sequel. Well, not a sequel, but just another Mario Maker game for the Switch. So that'd be really fun, and with online, like good online, would be really cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah, play your friends' maps, play like multiple people's maps from online. Like you can play some random person's map, and see if you can do it. Like that'd be fun.
Yeah, so I think when they released Mario Maker on the Nintendo 3DS, they kind of screwed up because you couldn't play other people's maps, which I thought was terrible because I was really kind of looking forward to it since I didn't own a Wii U.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking, if they make a Mario Maker 2, I would also like them to add Mario 2 stuff because that was not in Mario Maker, the first one. And I really like Mario 2. I think it's a great game. It's a lot different, but it's really fun. And I think the way they're going to do it by creating your maps is like, I guess you get the console and handheld mode, make the map, and then you can either play the map, upload it, and like play it in handheld mode or dock mode or whatever. And I'm really looking forward to that because I always thought that game was like really intriguing, all the gameplay I've seen.
Right, for sure. That would be a really great one. All right, next up, Josh's Forte, a new Punch-Out.
Okay, so Punch-Out, if you've seen Retro Rebound, I kind of touched on it a little bit, that there hasn't been a game in 8 years, which, like, I'm surprised it's actually been that long, because I remember playing that game back in 2009. My dad actually bought it, because that's kind of like his thing. He really likes the old Nintendo games. He's like, oh, this game looks cool, we should buy this. So I played it. I was really intrigued, because it basically has the same feel as the original Punch-Out, but the graphics are 3D. It played great. It felt like a regular Punch-Out game. If they can do that again, that'd be amazing. The only thing I didn't like is the multiplayer. I thought that was kind of really stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe they could fix that a little bit in the Switch version if they come out with another one. And I'm really thinking they will come out with another one in the next year or two because Little Mac is in
Smash Bros.
They should also take advantage of the Switch motion controls,
Yeah.
like they did with the Wii.
Yeah, they did that with the Wii version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they could do it right. But yeah, check out that Retro Rebound video that Josh did, and look out for that new one next week. All right, next up, F-Zero, a new one with like this console's like power. The graphics would be incredible, and we haven't gotten one since the GameCube days, I don't think. So it'd be great to see a return to this series. Keep it like how it used to be. Keep it the same. Just make it look better, because the best thing about it is the gameplay and how you're racing. It'd be a great thing to keep like a little bridge in between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the next Mario Kart, just to be a nice little in between that people want a racing game on the Switch. But yeah, that'd be a really great game to come back to, and that's a fun franchise. So
It would be nice to see Captain Falcon again.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, because he's always like a very popular character, but
Yeah.
like he never really has a game that comes out like
No, never.
recently.
Yeah.
And again, I haven't played the series, but it looks like amazing because I like how it's basically a really fast-paced game, and I know it's
Oh, yeah,
really
no,
hard.
It's super
Yeah, it's
fast
really
paced,
hard.
and it's really fun, and new graphics, like just with today's technology and the Switch's power.
It would
like,
be a lot. Mario Kart 8 is already flashy. This game would be even more flashy
Oh,
with
yeah.
futuristic, colorful vibe to
And they
it.
could have a really good, nice aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
With all the colors.
yeah, it'd be beautiful.
Because I like playing Mario Kart on 200cc, and I wonder how much faster F-Zero would be, and how much harder it would be.
Oh, it's insane.
And there's different kooky characters too in the F-Zero series, just besides
Oh, yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of characters. It'd be cool to add new characters and stuff. Get some fan favorites, and this would be great for all the fans of the series because it's been a while and they're calling for it. They want it. All right.
Yeah, 2003. So,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get back.
All right, and now the big mama that I've been craving for, Smash Bros. For the Switch. Now, it doesn't need to be a brand new game. You can basically have it be a port of the Wii U, but just add some new characters, up the graphics a bit, and maybe better. Yeah, good online would be great. Like
Yeah.
because we're getting like supposedly really good online with the Switch.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun, like to play random people online. That'd be great.
So I really think they are going to port it up because not a lot of people bought a Wii U and experienced this game. And this game takes years to develop. And I don't think they want to spend years again developing it again for the Switch.
No.
And it would just be easier for them to port it over like a deluxe version, add some characters, put some new game modes in there, maybe add a story. I don't know how long that would take.
Yeah, because everyone's missing that like subspace emissary,
Which was really fun because you had the
Yeah.
bosses from different games that you fought,
that
which was
yeah,
that was one of the
cool.
coolest parts.
a main reason people don't want that per se, or not people, but Nintendo probably won't do it, is because they didn't want people to upload the cutscenes from the from Brawl, because they wanted that to be secret and be awesome for the players. That's why we didn't get a single player for Wii U. They wanted people to experience it themselves, not on YouTube. But you know,
Which is kind of crap because everyone knows Nintendo and YouTube don't mix well together at all.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. But
So we have some wishlist characters as well.
yeah, that aren't in the Wii U game. We have Simon from Castlevania, which would be really cool.
I think he would fit perfectly, have his whip,
Yeah.
and maybe he can like grab people with the whip and like throw them around or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. He's a trademark character from a popular game series that was on Nintendo. So, and if Snake was in past Smash Bros. Games, then there's no reason why Simon can't be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If Castlevania works with Nintendo, which we hope they do,
I think they would, just for Simon at
Yeah.
least.
if we can get Snake in there as well. We didn't write that down, but
Yeah, we didn't write it down, but
bring Snake back.
probably not.
Yeah.
But that's wishful thinking. But next, Ice Climbers, because they got rid of Ice Climbers. We don't know why.
He was
But-
in the 3DS, but they
The
didn't put
3DS,
him
but
in
not on the Wii U, even though that's the more played
Dude.
one.
Yeah, Ice Climbers are really a staple. I don't think they've actually had a game recently.
They haven't had anything.
Really?
Smash Bros. Brawl is like the last thing they were.
Yeah, which would I just bring them back, please, Nintendo.
Yeah, they're
What do you-
fun, they're
what do you
fun
do?
characters. Yeah, come
What are
on.
you doing?
They're very unique because you can play as two of them at once.
Yeah, I mean they kind of swapped that up with Rosalina and Luna,
Yeah,
but we want Ice Climbers.
They have the
Yeah.
duck and the dog.
True.
yeah.
But anyway, next up, Waluigi. We have Wario, but not Waluigi. Where's he at? It'd
Yeah.
be nice to have him. He'd be an interesting character.
He's in a trophy. He's just hiding off in a trophy. He's
Yeah.
trapped forever.
He gets the short end of the stick.
All right.
Bring us a Waluigi game too, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
For Switch.
Yeah, just bring that in there.
Waluigi.
Why not? Okay. Next up, Skull Kid, which would be, I don't know, like, you know, from the Legend of Zelda games. It's an interesting character. I don't know what they would do gameplay wise with him, but I mean, it'd be interesting.
I think what they could do is have him wearing the Majora's Mask
Well, yeah,
and using the powers of the Majora's Mask maybe as like a smash attack.
yeah, probably.
That could be the smash attack, and maybe the Majora's Mask gives him like extra powers that he can use. Maybe like I wouldn't say like something similar to Ganondorf, how he can like use this like his dark powers or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that with Skull Kid would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see how that's done. Next up, Paper Mario. I feel like this character would be used a lot like Mr. Game & Watch, like how this gameplay is. But I don't know. I like to see like the whole 2D aspect of it, like you know, like again with Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah, and like maybe his smash could be he turns into a boat or a
Yeah.
plane. Just takes up the whole screen or something. You fly by. It's like the paper airplane, kind of like how Sonic's like smash ball thing is. How he flies around the screen. Paper Mario would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe they could just use the same stuff as Mario. Maybe like hammer and jump and I don't know.
Yeah.
They can make it work. It would look cool.
All right. Next up, Breath of the Wild Link. It's kind of now a classic outfit now. The blue. It'd be cool to see in Switch.
Maybe they'll just make it a costume for Link.
Maybe.
But since Link in Breath of the Wild doesn't really have his hookshot thing,
That's true.
I'm not sure how they would make that work. But just add a costume.
It
That'd
could
be
be
cool.
different abilities because of his runes. Right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could use his runes. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it's done. Because he could probably freeze someone with the stasis and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see how that's done. Alright, and then next, again from Breath of the Wild, the champions. It'd be cool to get a Goron in Smash Bros.
That would be amazing.
Like, you can have a roll attack, and he'd be like a Bowser. He'd be really slow, but he'd pack a punch. And
Yeah.
then there's the Rito, which we could do some flying attacks.
Mifa, they'll use the
Mifa,
water
the
attacks.
Zora, water, and then the Gerudo.
Don't remember her name.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either, but
She could be like a warrior because she has a sword.
yeah. So
Whatever.
yeah, she could pack a
Like a
punch.
Prince of Persia type deal.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, next, because they took out this character too for the Wii U version, Wolf from the Star Fox series. So, I mean, why not? Why not have him?
I think they removed him because they wanted to make room for other characters, and he was so similar to Fox and Falco. I think what they should do is give him some other abilities, like because he was kind of like a stronger character. He wasn't as fast.
Yeah, make him unique, because Fox is really fast and Falco is kind of brute as well. Just make him unique.
hmm Give him his own thing.
Yeah. Next up, King K. Rool from the Donkey Kong Country.
I think he could work like a big Bowser character.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
can get his boxing gloves and start beating up people
Yeah.
or something. I just think he would be a cool addition, and they should add more characters from like Donkey Kong series.
Yeah, for sure.
Not just Donkey Kong.
Yeah, not just Donkey Kong or Diddy. We'd like to see more of those characters. All right, next up, and our last of our wishful characters, Bomberman.
Since they came out with the Bomberman game on Switch, I think that's very likely they might add him.
Yes, for sure.
And he could be a really cool character because he can just drop bombs, drop explosions. I don't know how he would fight hand-to-hand combat. Maybe just
I don't
punches
either.
something. We don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe his costumes could be the other Bomberman characters, which would be really cool, I think.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, you never know. Like Nintendo can do whatever they want with Bomberman. It'd be an interesting character to play as with some cool combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another thing to add to Smash Bros. Are just more stages because why not?
oh yeah, they definitely have to do that if they're gonna make it like a deluxe upward version.
All right, that was our Nintendo Switch wish list. If you have any suggestions, write them in the comments below. We'd like to hear your thoughts. Slap that like button. Make sure to subscribe and watch our Retro Rebound. That's gonna be a weekly series. We're definitely wanting to watch that if you love Nintendo. We're the Slap Magoos. As always, I'm Schmook.
And Chris.
And I'm Josh.
We'll see you later.
Cool, I'll be right back.
How long was it?
21 minutes.